Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to film my what's in my baby's hospital bag video. I didn't buy Rory a special bag or anything. I'm just taking the bag that's going to be her diaper bag. But I figured I would update because I am almost 37 weeks and so we're getting very close. We already had a labor scare, so I figured I should film this and get this uploaded for you guys. So without further ado, this is what's going to be in my baby's hospital bag. So first off, obviously, this isn't on her bag, but it's her car seat. It's very large. If you don't know what car seat I have the Even Flow Safe Max, I think. I can never remember anything about this. But I have a whole review on the travel system that I got. And then this cover is actually from Etsy. If you're interested, I will link it down below. I don't know if this print is still available, but it was only $24 and I think there was some shipping, but it was still cheaper than ones that I found, and I loved the print and it was simple but still floral and girly. So yes, and it can also be a nursing cover and go over like a shopping cart if they're older and they can sit up on them on their own. Okay, and then next is, I've already mentioned this, but this is the diaper bag that I got. It's the Fawn Design one. I got the black color. Black goes with everything. I love black. So when I open it up, I'm just gonna take out the first thing I see. And then if you're wondering what this is, I don't need this for the hospital, but it's already on here, so I'm just leaving it. But this is kind of like a poop bag, like for dogs, but for diapers. They're scented. This is not necessary at all, but I like the idea of having it if you're out and you don't want to just, if you can't throw away a diaper immediately for some odd reason, you can put it in these scented bags and it kind of masks it. It's by Arm & Hammer, so they're pretty good at masking the smell. Also, if you hear noise, the trash guy's here. There's people putting salt on our sidewalks because they're icy and snowy. So just ignore the noises. And then Duke's out, and yes. But next is a baby blanket. I had so many to choose from, and honestly, they're all great, but this one's really fuzzy on one side and pretty thick. And so, because my mom made one for my daughter, but when January and February in Kansas is when it's really bad, and so I really wanted to have something that's going to keep her warm, especially when we go out to the car. And obviously they're not supposed to wear coats in your car seat, so I wanted to get something that was really fuzzy and going to be really warm for her. So I picked this one. My sister-in-law got it for us when we found out it was a girl. I think it was from TJ Maxx. The brand is Chick Pea. So if you like this, you can try and find it. Okay. Next thing I see is a swaddle. This swaddle is from Little Unicorn. I know everybody raves about Aiden and A, or Aiden and I. I'm not sure how you say it. And they're really cute, but at the same time, they're every set. I didn't want to buy just one because I have 5, because I've heard that's one of the things that you really need. Just because they're always swaddled, you can use them as a blanket, you can use them as a cover up. Yeah, they're just great. And in every set that the Aiden and A had, there's always one print that I wasn't just in love with, and I was like, I don't want to spend 50 bucks on 3 swaddles or whatever it is if I don't like all of them. And I've heard really good things about Little Unicorn, and I was already buying a ton of stuff from them, so I was like, you know what, let's just add the swaddles and just make it one big purchase. So this one and another one that I'm going to mention in a different video is the deluxe one, and these are so soft. The regular ones are fine, especially when you wash them, and the more you wash them, the softer they get, but these come so soft. And the print I have is just like this blue floral print. I have no idea what kind of flower that is, but they're really cute. And I got this to swaddle her up in at the hospital. And there might be stuff in here that I don't need, but you know what can you do? Can't. So it's my first baby, so I'm sure I packed more than enough. I packed myself breast pads. I'm sure the hospital has them, but just in case. And I already had a few in here for this to be my diaper bag after the hospital, obviously. So I have a couple of diapers in here. These are not going to be used at the hospital because they're just going to give me ones. and you might as well take them if they're free, even if they're not the kind of diaper you want. Even these aren't the ones that I wanted. These are a gift from my shower, but they're free, so why not? But those are just in there so I don't forget if I have to go out randomly. I have 2 pairs of baby mittens. Again, it's going to be cold. She's born in February. Yeah, it's already freezing. So I have 2 of those. I have 2 pairs of socks, and they're teeny tiny. And if you are wondering where to get white socks, I could not find them anywhere. I got mine at Target, and they were super cheap. I got 2 kinds. I have 1 kind in here, but I got just like normal baby socks, and then I got ones that are kind of more fuzzy, especially since it is winter here. So I got 2 pairs of socks. Probably only need 1, but you know what? It's always nice to have a backup. I have a pacifier clip. I got this, and I also have a white one that I'll mention in a different video off of Amazon. I wanted to support a small business, and I found ones off of a different site, but they were constantly sold out, and I was like, you know what? I'm buying the rest of the stuff off my registry. I need to get these so I don't forget. So I got a gray braided one, and this is the one I'm taking to the hospital because it kind of goes with everything that I'm packing for her. I also have a cream one, again, that I'll mention in a different video. They're on Amazon, and I will try and link everything down below if I can find it. And going with that, I have her pacifier. This is, I don't know what this is supposed to be. This was a hand-me-down from a friend, and she never told me what it was. And you know, I'm using it as a pacifier storage, so it's not just floating around in there in dirt. Again, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but that's what I'm using it for. But this pacifier is the Nature Sutton. I might be saying that wrong because it is like a Swedish brand. That's how it's spelled, but that doesn't mean that's how you say it. And I got the 0 to 3 month, or it might be 0 to 6. But what's good about these is they mimic a nipple, and this big face, or I guess that's what you could call it, this big face is supposed to help. It's supposed to touch their nose and their chin more like if they were breastfeeding. It's been sterilized, all that jazz, and so that's in there. She might not want it, but those are the kind I want to use. They are BPA free, they're really natural, all that stuff. But nipple confusion, don't comment about it because I have my views on it. And I think that pacifiers are fine. They're not getting milk from them, so I don't know why they would ever think, oh, this is better than breastfeeding, because they're not getting fed from a pacifier. Like, they're just sucking on it. So if she needs it, then she needs it. If she doesn't, then great, I won't use it right away. And then next I have 2 bows. The reason I have 2 is because I have one matches almost all of our outfits, and of course there's one outfit that does not match the navy one. But these are just from Baby Bling. And I have a maroon one and I have a navy one. I have more I'll mention in a different video. But those are the ones I'm packing. And then I have 4 outfits. The reason I have 4, I was a teeny tiny baby. I was like right on the cusp between 5 something and 6 something. John was a huge baby, and so I have no idea how big this girl's gonna be. Girls tend to be smaller, but that doesn't mean that she's not gonna be on the bigger side. So I packed 2 newborn outfits and 2 0 to 3 month. Again, that might be totally overkill, but honestly, so far I'm doing better than a lot of other videos I've seen. So for her newborn outfit, I packed this outfit. This was a gift from my mom for my shower, and it's just a sleeper from Gap, zips. These stripes are super cute. There's a tiny little bear. And the thing about this is that this reminds me of that story. What is it called? Bad Case of the Stripes. If any of you who are watching this know that story, please comment down below, because I've asked so many people if they know that story, and they're like, no. And I'm like, was I just weird? And I just read this book, and I saw it at Barnes & Noble the other day, and I almost bought it because this is what that outfit reminds me of. and I think it's so funny, and I think it's super cute. And I kind of want to get a picture of her in this with that book because it's so funny. I don't know why. It's hilarious to me. And then this outfit, I think I mentioned this in a pregnancy update. Dear goodness, if I didn't, I'm losing my mind. But it's the one that we got made for her. It has her name on the onesie, and then floral pants, and it also came with a bow and a hat. Pictures, bow, coming home, hat, just because it's cold. But there's that outfit. And then for 0 to 3 months, I have this sleeper from Old Navy. I've mentioned this in my baby girl haul back in the day when that was back a while ago, like September or something. From Old Navy. I don't know if I already said that, but it has just floral print, and this is the one that I was saying didn't match the navy one. I guess technically you could, but there's no navy in this, so I would use the maroon one. And then the other one for 0 to 3 month size are these navy leggings. They kind of look black, and there's a fuzz on them. And they have little ruffles on the ankles, which is just the cutest thing ever. And then to go with that, this onesie from Old Navy as well. It's just a pink floral print, and then she could wear the navy bow with this. So I think that's it. Let me check all these pockets. Nope. Oh yes, I'm also taking a bottle. These are the bottles I bought. I was going to mention them in my other video, but I'll just mention them now. They're the Komotomo bottles. I think these are the 5-ounce ones. And I also purchased these slow flow nipples because they're shown to cause less nipple confusion, which I can understand. I don't think it's confusion of the nipple that's the issue. I think the baby just gets lazy and thinks, oh, I can get milk faster from a bottle, I'm gonna do that. And so how this one is designed is, one, it has 2 little holes right here. I'm not sure how they work, but they're supposed to help with colic and acid reflux. And then the slow flow part is, it just has 1 small hole in the actual nipple. It doesn't have like a cross, it doesn't have multiple ones. I looked at the other nipple that they have just to compare, and like the medium flow has 2 or 3, and the fast flow has like a cross kind of, and so it kind of like a straw hole. And then these are also really squishy, so they kind of mimic a bottle, so when, or a breast, so when they can hold it, it kind of feels like that. These weren't too bad. I only got 2. I'm not going back to work or anything, so I don't need a ton. Just a couple for if she has babysitter, or if I need John to feed her at nighttime or something like that. So that is also going to the hospital with us. But I think that is it for everything that's in her hospital bag. So I think this video is done. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then I'm also taking my pump, but that's kind of more for me. And I might not need it, but they also said that you can, if you want to, you feel free to bring it, and they'll kind of show you how it works and kind of just help you out with it, just because it can kind of be a little daunting. So that is it for my what's in my baby's hospital bag video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a like. If you like me, make sure you subscribe, and I will be back in the next few days with another video. Bye guys. Thank you.